In this video, I'll show you exactly why your emails are not converting as high as they could be. This goes to flows like your welcome flow, your checkout abandonment flow, but this also will apply to all your campaigns. So let me explain. So I saw this post getting shared on social media by a big account. It says top reasons of cart abandonment at checkout. The first reason says extra costs are too high. Then second reason says the site wanted me to create an account. Then I didn't trust the site with my credit card information, delivery was too slow, too long, complicated checkout process, and I couldn't see and calculate the order cost up front. So I'm sure you've seen this number being thrown out a lot if you're in e-commerce, if you've been in e-commerce for a while. So the first reason says extra costs are too high, and then it just goes down from there. And then all the other reasons are like logistical reasons. I don't know how old this data is. This post is new, but this data I'm sure is old because nowadays 99% of people are familiar with the typical Shopify-like checkout process, and most stores don't require creating an account. So I don't know where they're getting these numbers. But assuming this is all true, I will say this is just a small subset of reasons for abandoning checkout, and that is just logistical issues. So we have a big group of reasons why people are not buying. So we have reasons for not buying. And I will say all of this right here are a small subset. So I will say right here, these are logistical issues. Then we have another big group, which is forgetting about the cart in this instance, just forgetting about the cart. Then we have logistical issues. But then we have everything else that is right here, because these two groups just make up for a small subset of the reason. But if we want to improve conversion rates in cart abandonment flows, but also in other flows like your welcome flow, your browse abandonment flow, and also your campaigns, we have to address all of these other reasons, which are right here. And this is what I call indecision. So indecision is simply the opposite of conviction. When someone knows they want to buy something, they have conviction. If they don't, they have indecision. And in case you're new here, I'm Matt Pirelli, founder of Email Engineers, where we help 7 to 9 figure e-commerce brands scale their email and the backend sales. And the main strategy we use to double, triple, sometimes quadruple our clients' sales, even after they gone to agencies and even after the internal team couldn't figure it out, the main strategy we use is called conviction building. And very simply, it says that to get someone to buy something, to get the yes for someone to buy something and make that decision, they have to cross what's called a conviction threshold, which is this line right here. They cross it, we get the sale. They don't, we live in indecision. So how do you get people to cross that conviction threshold, to make up their minds? It's very simple. All you have to do is stack enough trust, enough desire until they buy. So each one of these is a step, and these steps are built through all of your marketing material you put out, your emails, your ads, everything they are exposed to. So there is something that's happening step by step. It's very rare that someone visits your website, see your ad for the first time, and they are just ready to buy. Some people say it takes for someone to see your ad 7 times and then they buy. But those are really old numbers. Nowadays, people are exposed to thousands of ads a day, so I don't think this no longer applies. So all of the combination of ads, emails, SMS, postcards, word of mouth, anything, just ads, just one step at a time until we cross the conviction threshold. And this is, of course, individual for each person. So this is where we add conviction building. That is the opposite of indecision. So if we want people to purchase, if we want someone to recover the lost cart and buy, if we want a new subscriber to buy from us sight unseen, this is what we have to do. Build trust and build desires. So conviction equals trust plus desire. And there are over 17 ways we use to build trust with emails and over 7 ways we use to build desire through email, but that's not the main point of this video. The main point is that if someone abandons their cart and don't buy, it's because they didn't want the product bad enough, which is a sign of a lack of desire, or they didn't trust the brand and the products enough. So this is powerful. Conviction building tells us to focus our emails on these 2 pillars rather than just sending emails that says, hey, you forgot about your card. Hey, we'll hold in your card for you, which will only appeal to a small subset of the reasons why people are not buying. And we follow this conviction building approach whenever we're building our partners' flow, from cart abandonment to replenishment flows or welcome sequences. It helps us get up to 3 times higher conversion rates on emails and up to 7 times higher revenue per recipient on emails. And this is all according to Klaviyo's own benchmark. So let me show you. So this is a screenshot we took from a client's account. This is inside Klaviyo. There's a section that says benchmark. If you go to that, you can see how your emails, your campaigns and flows are performing against your peers. So brands in your same industry and about the same size. So this is a screenshot from a figure brand. You can see the open rates are good. You can see the click rates are good. And this simply means that it's in line with the average, slightly higher. Then we get to click rates. Click rates are first slightly lower, but it's not a big issue because the main thing we're worried about are these 2 metrics: conversion rate and revenue per recipient. That's all that matters. You can have high click rates, but if your conversion rates are low or your revenue per recipient is low, something is off. So right here you can see our conversion rate. This is in a welcome series, a welcome flow. Our conversion rate here is 7.6, and then the median, the average, is 2.2. So this is 3.4x higher. And as far as the revenue per recipients, how much money you're getting per each email you send, so this tells you this is 6 times higher. So keep this in mind when you're building your flows, your cart abandonment flow, any abandonment flow. It's not much about the fact that they forgot or even the logistics. Of course, if something is off with your checkout process, fix that. But for most brands, it's unlikely that this is the reason why people are not buying. And it's not that they forgot either. So those cart abandonment emails that just say, hey, you forgot about this and do nothing else, do not perform as well as those cart abandonment emails who keep building desire for the products and keep building trust for the product. And that is the strategy we're using with clients to triple their conversion rates and have their welcome flow, their checkout abandonment flows just print money. Remember, trust and desire are the enemy of indecision. Now, if you're on e-commerce, consider watching my previous videos because I'm putting a lot of content on the conviction building strategy that we use with clients. And if you want to get secret strategies and tactics that I can't share here on YouTube, sign up to my daily email newsletter, Email Moneytopia. The link is gonna be in the description of this video. And you'll get a nice surprise when you do.